Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon Hardcore State Challenge Pile, really, whatever we're calling it these days. So I came up with a plan for the final episodes of this estate. I do think that the Belly of the Beast is going to take up this entire episode. It is one of the longest dungeons in the game. I think the only dungeons that are technically longer are the Courtyard estates, because, you know, they're meant to be long. And the reason Belly of the Beast is so long is an entirely different reason. So we're going to see what happens here. I do think that this group is going to be really good for it for a few various reasons, but there's a few various reasons that this group could fail and fall right on its face. We're just going to see what happens. We're going to be going in with Lagritha the Hellion. Hopefully Iron Swan can take out the white cells. Kind of easy, and if not, we have Martin and Fang to back her up, and Junia all being able to hit roll 4. The other part of that is if for whatever reason I wanted to switch these two, and I will have a map pulled up for so I know when they are coming up. Arthur can also do Holy Lands into them, so turn 1 I should be able to take them out, and then turn 2 just focus on the other stuff in there. So it's mainly just surviving my way down to the spot I want to get to. After that, I think I have a plan in place for the Courtyard, getting the Garden Guardian if he's still there. The reason I'm not doing him right now is because, quite honestly, just because I need Junia to do the Belly of the Beast. If she does not survive the Garden Guardian for whatever reason, Belly of the Beast is gonna suck. So that's why I'm doing it in this order. And then after that, it'll be my 100th week. We will go into the boss, the final Darkest Dungeon, and finish up. That's gonna be my plan. So Belly of the Beast will be this episode. Next episode will probably be Garden Guardian and Darkest Dungeon 4. That'll also help people get diseases off. That'll also help them get de-stressed and stuff like that. So that's the plan. Let's go. Yes, I know about the dangers of this. So here's the unfortunate part. I'm gonna need a lot of food. And torches. Like, if everything goes right, I might only need to do like 2 mammoth discs, I think. And then a really ugly fight. So this is what I'm gonna bring for that. Then we're gonna need anti-venom. I need bandages. Oh, I can bring that. Okay. I'm like, do I have to choose between the anti-venom and the holy water? No, I don't. I get both because Arthur rather, is bringing them. So this is what we're going to have for supplies. Let's go.
The interminable stone holes are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind. The gateless gate, a maddening aperture to realms.
I'm just making sure I have the right skills once again. All right. This just looks so gross sometimes. All right, so we're gonna go down. Pull-up and antibody. So this is one where I'm gonna hound Harry just to get all of them bleeding because they can bleed. I mean, the knockback isn't the worst thing in the world, especially for Arthur. And that's a nice dodge. I am gonna try to stun. The unfortunate thing here is I think it's only a 50-50 on the antibody, but sure. I'm good with that. And then let's go with these polyps because they're nasty. And because he's in range. Now the unfortunate part here is Arthur is not going to do much damage because I have a few trinkets on him that are not meant for damage. They're meant for him kind of helping the group. He is here for de-stressing and kind of being a target and kind of beefy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, let's go right. And we got hounds. I'm definitely stunning a hound because screw them. I do not like fetch, and then another hound needs to go. Nash is bad, fetch is worse.
Press this advantage.
One down.
Give them no quarter.
Okay. Holy Lance then. And let's get this other hound. Okay, let's heal Martin and Fang when we get the chance. Take out the hound. Oh, shoot.
Wounds of war
Clicked the wrong one.
But never hidden. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, let's see how my luck is. I know I don't need to quite yet. Yeah, only one person would be getting buffed, but she is potentially the most important person getting buffs, and it would allow me to heal. So let's use one of the firewoods.
A spark without kindling.
Because it allows me to heal person that kind of needs it. We're going to sharpen our spear, we're going to battle trance. Make sure we don't get ambushed. Wound care. And just help with de-stressing.
The way is lit. The path
Alright, let's
is
go.
clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
The big target here is the white cell stock, if I remember right, and then the Mammoth just needs to go after that. If I don't take out the white cell stock, it teleports me. That's my memory, at least. Let's see if we can stun this disc for now. Iron Swan this guy. Alright, we're good. I think he can actually spawn more of them, is the unfortunate part of this. Yeah. Do this, get them both bleeding if I can. I don't think they'll ever do that on round one, though, is the other part. Count Harry, that'll take it out.
Powerful blow.
We can focus on the cyst, heal up Martin and Fang. Ooh, that's a great heal. Use an anti-venom. And I'm really tempted to use this. I just don't remember how long the buff is for, I should say. 4 rounds, okay. Alright, go at him.
Devastating blow. Impressive.
Tear him apart, please. I think Boudica has this handled. Not Boudica, Lagritha. There we go. Not sure how something tied in place dodges. I'd like to know that. That's a nasty blight.
Precision and power. A time to perform beyond.
We'll do the AoE this time because a few people need it. I can heal. I forgot about that too.
Obliterated.
She's doing a really good job of getting rid of him, though. Man, it's tearing through my anti-venoms. I really should try to stun him. He didn't summon. I think I can get him this turn. If Boudica would have, or Lagratha would have crit, she would have. Yeah, I don't want that damage on him. I can get him this round even if I don't attack with Junia. Then do this.
Destroyed.
Man.
Their cursed champion.
Okay, one down. It doesn't even give me supplies. Straight into another fight. I'm really tempted to use these dog treats. What's the debuff? Minus damage for a round. We're not having that, and I need to take out the flesh hounds. I'm gonna stun another one so it can't do fetch on me. Do I want to go for the polyp to have a chance of taking out, or probably a better chance of taking out the flesh hound? And then I'm gonna go at him again in Holy Lance, getting Arthur a little farther up there. Healing everyone. I know if I would have attacked the flesh hound, it would have gone away, but let's go at the antibody. 2 health left, really. Dodge? No? Okay. Stay in place. So the plan here is I'm going to Holy Lance the Polyp. Then with Martin and Fang, we do this. I'm guessing the Flesh Hound is going to go down. The other one went down, and now I just have a Polyp with bleed on it. That Boudica can take care of, so I'm just going to do a bunch of heal.
Unforgiven.
Unfortunate. I wanted to heal.
These night
Okay.
creatures can be felled.
So I have a bunch of food. 12, 24, that's enough for all 3 of these firewoods. So healing Arthur like that. Because... Da-da-da-da! Got the Mammoth Cyst. Then eat this one. Alright. Part of me says try to stun, but if I do this, Junia can heal herself. And we put a bit of damage on him. And that's 140. I don't have a plus stun, or for some reason I thought I got Inspiring Cry on him. half the reason I took him. So I could get stressed down. Alright. Maybe I was thinking Ray. But I wanted Ray for the final fight. There we go. Probably don't need to take him out every turn. And that would help me take out the cyst faster. Let's heal up. Let's debuff. Minus damage for 4 rounds. Yikes. Well, that's why we got some stuff here. Alright, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do a dog treat, and we're gonna Hound Rush. Just to make sure the white cell stock goes down. Really hoping she would, oh no. Okay, good, it's healing itself. I forgot he could heal himself. Okay, well, you do you. White cell stock does need to go down. We do need to heal. Okay. Plan Martin and Fang gets it on next turn. There we go. Heal everyone, please. I love the fact that it wastes an action to do that. Now the plus side is, if I remember correctly, and I could be remembering incorrectly, if this white cell stock jettisoned me out of the fight somewhere else, and I came back to this particular fight, this mammoth cyst would be at this health when I fought it again.
And improvement.
I'm not sure about the debuffs and stuff like that. But at least, like, the health is the same. Make it a lot easier.
Masterfully executed.
And that's my last one. It's doing the best it can to stay up. And they're not missing very often. They got some good accuracy there. Not to say our dodge is great, but good thing he didn't jettison us there. Yeah, Boudica would probably do more. So now it's either, yeah, he has to waste a turn to resummon. down to 13. He's bleeding for a bit yet. Okay, come on. There we go.
Ground quakes.
Bleed should take it out.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
All right. Now, let me do this. This is how many rooms there are so far. So I went right, then down, then right, then down, then right. So I'm gonna camp here, reestablish buffs, heal up,
Moment of
all
rest.
that jazz.
A chance to steel oneself against.
If I do this correctly, we might be done with this faster than I thought.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
If this is where I think I am. Okay. The thing here, for those of you, once again, who don't know, remember his Revelations move that was so bad in the last Darkest Dungeon? It's not there. So that's why this guy isn't as bad. He's still, you know, bad. But he's not nearly as tricky. Let's go for the stun. 50-50. You know, I lost the 50-50, but it was a 50-50. And he has a lot of stun, or dodge. So I'm gonna risk the 5 to 10 damage for a 5% more chance to hit and a stun on him again. Which didn't work, but you know, there was a chance.
In Radiance, may we
There we
find
go.
victory.
Yeah, she doesn't have the best accuracy. Unfortunately. And Templar down.
Perhaps the turning
Just
point.
continue on. And if this is the room I think it is, I'm just getting out of here. Yeah, just this one. Okay. So let's destroy the mammoth. This. Part of me says just build up the bleed on him. That will do more. But at the same time it won't. So let's just do this. Iron Swamp. Oh, that can be bad. This is where I'm going to start using the holy waters and such.
Quickens.
Because I really do not want some of these guys getting the blight and such. Like, if I get through this fight, I'm good. If I crit the white cell stock, it's down. I think I can take it out with Junia. Yikes. Okay.
War can be healed. But never.
However, a Hound Harry will take it out and bleed, so we'll go with that. These stuns are not exactly going off when I need them to. I debuff minus damage. We're gonna get rid of that. And there we go. Good doggo. Now let's keep healing up, keep doing damage. We're in a better, or a good enough position with everyone else, I should say. Not better, but what I should do is adrenaline rush on her the next chance I get, so I do extra damage and just hit the white cell stock. It's gonna be a little bit of a risky move, but it shouldn't jettison me this first turn like I've been saying. In the worst case scenario, I take it out with these guys.
A momentary abatement.
And it might put priority on healing the Mammoth Cyst here, because it's not in a good place. There's that blight. Oh no.
Breath from becoming unwound.
Okay. So we did adrenaline rush with her. I can't afford to be taken out of here. And that'll make him resummon. That'll buy us a little time. This has a little left. I'm surprised it didn't heal itself there. Just in case, taking out the stock. Really? Okay. Well, Harry puts bleed on both. This should go down to bleed. Just in case something wonky happens. Bang. Okay.
Gently.
So,
This is how a life is.
that was really short in comparison to what it could have been for a few reasons. And mainly because everything went perfectly. I only went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. There's like 20 plus in this room, or this dungeon, I think. And basically because the stocks can jettison you to literally any random room, and then you have to try to walk your way back here. I brought up a map because I've done this like 6-7 times now. So if you don't know that this is a spot to go to, and it's your first time playing, this can be a long one. If you have bad luck with the stocks, this can be a bad one. That wasn't that bad this time around. Thankfully. Got another legendary bracer, which will actually be really helpful for what I have planned. Because I beat the Darkest Dungeon again, no one got stressed. We got Hard-Skinned on Lagritha, Witness on Arthur, and Slow Draw on Martin and Fang. The only person who really matters here is Junia, because...
At last, the twisted heart of the world is laid bare. For sword or supplication.
no one here will go back to the Darkest Dungeon. The only other things I have planned to use are doing the Garden Guardian, which I think I'm actually going to do this episode because things were so short. So with that being... Oh, it's a medium, really. So here's the plan. I'm hoping it actually works as intended, but we will see. So Bearstone is going to be in front. He's our front man. He's going to be locked in front for a reason, because if I remember right, on the Garden Guardian, the shield only attacks the person in front. It knocks them back. It also stuns them. So he has dodge, he has stun resistance, he has move resistance, as you can see by all the resistance things. I'm also going to be buying him a few camping skills here, and we'll run with those. And I pretty much have everything else I want here. Katana and Amani are there for just piercing the Garden Guardian because it has a lot of protection, if I recall correctly. And it's also a stonework, so I get to use the sculptor's tools. I'm gonna be using it. They're in ranks 2 and 3 for a change. Yeah, we're gonna see how that works. And then Junie is there for healing. I don't think I can stun it. I know for a fact it can't be bladed or bled unless the version I fought before was from the Courtyard Plus, so that might have slightly different resistances, but let's just get to it and see what happens. I'm literally bringing anything and everything I can to help me, except for these Aegis skills, and we're gonna see what happens.
The very grounds themselves are animated by a deep-rooted evil.
I love that we started in this
Hatred for all
scene.
that thrive beyond its tainted grasp.
Up until I get to the fight, it doesn't matter too much where people stand, but we'll see. I'm also going to try to take out the ship right away. No, we'll go for the manservant just because little things first.
Annihilated.
Then upping our dodge. How bad is that? 4 for 3, we can kind of deal. Oh, lovely. I was not planning on that one. And then you can stun this one. Pierce the shell. Get rid of Esquire.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Pierce the shell. And just get attack back going, because I didn't think that would do enough damage to the Chevalier.
Mortality
Yikes.
clarified in a single strike.
I know I have anti-venom on me, but I wasn't planning on using 2 of them this early. Okay, he's down, then get Supplicant.
A faint hope blossoms. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Okay, we can use the torch because it gives us plus accuracy in our next fight. That's not the default order. It is the default order, okay. Can use a bit of the food to heal. We'll probably find more like this. And then I can take it. Nice little heal. I'm seeing 2 spots that he could potentially be in, which is not the best. Okay, who has best disarm here? Kind of gamble. This. Extra firewood, so now I can get to him. I can't use the food on anyone, but that's fine. But I'm gonna camp in here now. I don't have a nighttime ambush prevention. That could be bad. So stun one of these guys, and then like the room before him, if I don't have buff still, I will re-up it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
They put the corpse in back, huh? Alright, let's AoE heal here. I think we got this covered. Damage-wise, at least. Stun this one. Kinda surprised on that. Kinda surprised on that.
The abyss returns.
Now he's gonna go down.
The boldest gaze.
Done this little rascal. Really? Fine, we'll get rid of him.
Give them no quarter.
And get rid of you. Okay. So, take the food.
Be wary. Triumphant.
Well,
pride
first default party
precipitates
order,
a
then we'll
dizzying
firewood.
fall.
Take the food. Feast. Use the torch. Okay, and we're good on the stress. I do have a nighttime ambush. Okay, we're good. We're good. And then Barristan, I want the damage. I want the dodge and crit. And that'll be really helpful for getting to him. The only more helpful thing I can get right now, I guess, from looting is blood, too. Oh, awesome. I was not expecting that scout. These buffs should last until I get there. So, let's take out the bug.
A decisive
And then flesh eaters.
obliterated.
Well, that'll be really easy. Stun him. Please? No? Okay. Then pierce. I wanted to heal, but nah.
Inspiration.
Now that we know where we are, in relation to him, I don't feel bad about doing that. I didn't think this would be a fight. It'll still last. The one thing I'm gonna do once I get in action is torch up, because that'll give me an extra 3 accuracy.
And purpose.
I'm gonna go at the courtesan here. And I'm gonna stun this sycophant. Wow, okay. How about that? And there she goes, okay. Stun the manservant. Gonna get the sycophant before it heals itself again. So if it's got 2 health, I have a different plan. Then we'll get the manservant. And then retribution it. Oh, darn. I was gonna say, then I just get the attack back on him and it goes down, but oh well. Well, it still goes down. Okay, I want to heal up. You know, if I would have hit hard enough, he would have just gone down because it was damage before heal. Whack him. Pierce. Another Crimson Curse. That could go very poorly for me. Okay,
Trifling victory.
take that, take
But a
these.
victory nonetheless.
The one thing I could do is camp again, make sure everything's good. And, because I still have these buffs. But... And I'm not going to be using these characters again. And that will just get the little bit of extra health I might need and the little bit of stress on them recovered.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
And then we're going to do tactics for the dodge and the crit. And then weapons practice. Alright. I'm fine with that. Any blood? There's no blood. Alright, use that. Take what I can, which is like nothing. Don't really care. Alright. Gonna pop these right off the bat. No one needs anything else. I think I'm good.
The Hamlet cannot stand for this thing that should not be. Defeat it. Claim the prize it guards.
60, 50, and 40 protection. And as you can see, 240% resistance on everything. So I'm gonna go for the Blood Font first. Not the best plan. Does it say how much he can move somewhere? I think he can move by 2, so we're fine. Forward by 2. So I wanted to do this first. That way we had some dodge for when things like that happen. Hit the Blood Font again. Take it out. Take it out. Ariston, please go. Thank you. Oh, it's the first 2 people. I thought it was the first 1 for some reason.
About to break.
Then we can bandage you, even though it's not... Nah, we're not going to waste it. Garden Guardian. Puncture. Heal. Pierce. Then we're going to up accuracy, up crit.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Pierce. Serpent Sway. AoE heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Accuracy crit. Good resists. Puncture. Pierce.
Masterfully executed.
Very nice. And I don't think we need the heals, so not much. It's something. Moving forward. I know I probably could have done Rampart, but that's fine. Pierce. Pierce. Heal Baristan. My man moves forward. Not that it's much. Puncture. Get back in place. Pierce. Just keep up what we can. He'll go down.
Well struck.
Especially with that crit. Sculptor's Tool's doing wonders. Oh. Just so I don't have
Soon.
big stress damage.
Sedated.
There we go.
Power. It crumbles for now, but I fear there may be no end to the.
I get more of this junk.
Evil.
I say junk. Just because, you know, Grave Robber level 2. I think I got one level 3. Can't use them. I've sold the stuff. I've tossed it before. And then I get the blood pack for the occultist, which would have been nice earlier, but... And then hard skinned on Baristan, which, I mean, after that, don't blame them. Second wind on Katana, weapon tinker. Why is my OBS flashing?
Each help the other, and in so doing, help themselves.
This would be like the perfect time to try to level up Baldwin. But I have to do the Darkest Dungeon. Like, it is not a choice anymore. So that... Actually, I can go do the Garden Guardian as much as I want now, I think. I think that's how it works now. I've never been able to find him after I've beaten the Countess, and now he's just there. Anyway, that was the Garden Guardian. Next time, I'm going to finish up the run. We're going to go to the Heart of Darkness. I only have a few heroes left that are able to. Reynold and Dismas are for sure going in there. Which, spoiler alert, by the way, there is a secret to bringing Reynold and Dismas into the last Darkest Dungeon if the originals are still alive, which I believe these two are. But then I only have either Bigsby, Chetwood, Tardif, and Catherine available to me. So that's where this gets a little weird. I'm not sure who I want to bring. Like, I'm not sure Tardif is going to make too much of a difference in there. And I'm not sure Bigsby and Chetwood are going to make too much of a difference in there. So I got to look around. I got to refresh myself with the final boss. And yeah, that'll be it for this time. And next time will for sure be the last episode. Hell is in the Heart. So as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.